Just like the overall real estate market right now, Kelowna's townhome market is under pressure. Sales are near a 10-year low, while inventory is surging to all-time highs. With demand slowing and more options hitting the market, this means buyers are in control. With all of this going on, what is happening with prices? That is something I'll get into towards the end of the video, but for right now, let's get into the market stats overall for the townhome market here in the Kelowna area for the end of April 2025. So again, sales 2024, if you thought, and you've been following the market and you thought 2024 was slow, 2025 is even slower. So we're 5.6% less sales than we were in April of 2024. Listings were sitting at, again, we're closing in on all-time highs, especially for the month of April. So we're at 440 listings. That's a 14% increase even over this time last year. And currently, as of mid-May, we're actually sitting at 454 listings. So we're still seeing listings far outpace the number of sales that we're seeing. Now, the benchmark price compared to 2024 is essentially the same. For your typical townhouse right now, you're sitting at $734,000. Now, the average days to sell a townhome right now, if you are a seller, is about 2 months on average. A little bit longer than last year, about 3.6% longer. And right now, this will all depend on how you have it priced compared to, say, your neighbors, how yours looks compared to your neighbors, all that sort of thing. Buyers are going to take that into consideration. And keep in mind, as a seller, buyers have a lot of options right now. So having your townhouse stand out from the others is going to be key in this market. Now, luckily for you, if you are a seller, you are getting close to the asking price. On average, you're getting about, buyers and sellers, you're negotiating 2% off the list price. This is far above the list to sale ratio compared to townhomes and single family, where they're closer to 96% right now. And months of inventory, we're sitting at 7, so we're just above a balanced market. The townhome market here in Kelowna is typically a better performing product than, say, a condo, especially right now with condos, or a single family home, just because of price point with the single family home. So you have first-time buyers get into townhomes, downsizers get into townhomes, people who move up from condos into townhomes. So there's a lot more action going on, I would say, in the townhome market, which keeps inventory a little bit lower, even though we are seeing a rise, and sales a little bit higher, even though we're seeing it low. But it just overall, the townhome market typically performs a little bit better to their counterparts. So again, months of inventory sitting at 7, so we're just over that balanced market into a buyer's market. Again, buyers absolutely have control right now. And the absorption rate, so if you do have your condo or your townhome listed right now, you have about a 15% chance of selling right now in a given month. And just for a little bit more context here, between 0 and 4 months is a seller's market. And when the absorption rates creeps closer to 20%, that's when it tells us as well that we're in a seller's market. So just a bit of context for that. Now, if you have any questions about the Kelowna real estate market, you're looking to buy, sell, looking to invest, or just general information about the area, simply shoot me a text message to the number on the screen. Be happy to answer any questions. Or if you'd like to book a formal appointment, there is a link down below in the description. Now, if you're getting any value out of this video so far, I also invite you to hit the subscribe button, wherever it may be, down below, and subscribe to the channel, stay up to date on these market updates going forward and other content related to the Kelowna area. Now, as promised, let's start with the townhome pricing as at the end of April 2025. But let's first start with April 2020. So that's right before we had the run up in price. So 5 years ago, April 2020, the typical townhome here in the Kelowna area was $521,000. Then we had a 60% run up to March of 2022. And that was, now those prices were sitting at $837,000. And then we've had a 12% pullback since that time. So it would be just over a couple years there, 3 years. Now we're sitting at 734,000, as I mentioned in the last slide there. And if we just go back and see where we're sitting historically, we're basically about December 2021 pricing right now. So if you happen to buy in any of these upticks here, you may have lost a bit of value, and just hopefully you don't have to sell, and hopefully you can ride out the market for the next couple years. Now, the actual bottom of the market was actually last year, 2024, January, just over $700,000. Now let's discuss just historically here over the last 5 years is what's happening. Again, we're 0.2% over last year. It's basically the same price as 2024 for your typical townhome. 3 years ago, if you happen to buy, again, that's basically the peak of the market there. So you're down 11.4%. Hopefully you don't have to sell and you can ride it out. And 5 years ago, you're way up. If you purchased there, you're basically up 40%, 41%, depending on where your townhome is. But yeah, overall, benchmark price is up 41% in the townhome market since April 2020. So if you're a buyer right now, you have more choice than ever, whether you're looking at townhomes, single family homes, or condos. There's more to choose from than ever in the Kelowna area right now. And if you're a seller right now, pricing and presentation are everything in this market. And again, if you're looking to buy or sell, there is a link down below in the description where you can book a one-on-one call with me there. And in the meantime, if you're wondering what's happening in the condo market, check out this video right here.